Do.
It's the pod.
Fuck them kids and fuck you too.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Okay. Wait.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. I hate that I can see myself in the mirror because I'm just like, you know?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
Do you ever want to switch seats?
No, I've come used to looking at myself on this side.
I see.
I'm like, okay, I can accept this side of my face now.
Real.
It just helps, you know.
If I could see myself, I'd be tripping.
I can literally see my whole body. Like, this is horrible. This is a horrible experience. Just kidding. I love my body and it's beautiful.
Of course it is. Hey, Don't talk about my friend that way.
No, I'm giving myself affirmation.
Yes, of course. Well, now you are.
Well, yes. I just have to tell myself, you know.
Yes. Tell yourself what?
That I'm beautiful and that I love my body.
Well, yeah, of course you are.
Well, yes.
You didn't know that?
Well, I did know that. I do know that.
Of course you
But
do.
you just gotta keep telling yourself, you know?
Yes, just keep swimming. Hey, just keep swimming.
Hey, just keep swimming, bitch. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit, you are recording.
Should we start? Should you stop that one and record again?
No, let's
okay.
just hit it. Ready?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the G.A.Y. Pod! I don't know why I'm like this.
Welcome
to
to
the
welcome to the G.A.Y. Pod.
How are you?
I'm doing so good. How are you?
I'm good. You know what? And let's talk about it. It's been in a really good groove to be recording like this, and I've been having a lot of fun with just recording again and talking the shit and talking with you. Yes. Shout out to Bloom energy drinks. Like, I know we were on that Europe grind, but like, I think the cool thing about us is as we change, you get to see it. Yes. And like, we've been drinking these Bloom energy drinks that are really, really, really tasty and really good. Shout out Bloom, not sponsored. But they're just really nice, and they give me a little bit of a caffeine boost, and they don't have a bunch of sugar in them, and I love that.
The reason why I really love them is because they have the prebiotics in it. Yeah. And it makes my stomach hurt so bad, but I can feel like something's fixing, you know?
I can feel like I'm being rewired.
Like, no, literally.
Like, I feel at my core.
No, literally. I'm like, my stomach was fucked for the first couple weeks I was drinking these. Yeah. But now I'm just like, I am stronger than you.
My gut is the strongest gut to ever gut.
No, literally.
Yeah, no, straight up.
My gut, she gut sometimes, you know?
My gut's gutted sometimes. My gut's been gutted and gooped and gagged and cinched and wasted, mama and tea and guess and hunty.
No, exactly.
Work the house down boots, mama. For your nerve.
Guts. Yeah. For your guts.
For your guts.
Olivia Rodrigo be like.
Isn't she coming out with a new album?
Yeah. It's like, okay, so the first one was Sour, then it was Guts, or like Spill Your Guts, and now it's like this uber long fucking title where it's like, break up with your boyfriend because I'm kissing your man and we're having cuddles on the couch.
I hate it. Like that. It's even more atrocious than Kiss Occasionally, Disco All the Time, or whatever.
Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. And I think that's a really good title. But
no, it's too long.
You know what's too long? Your mom. Oh! I'm sorry, Krista. I'm so sorry.
What's funny is my mom is actually very short. I think you're taller than my mom.
That's so funny. Sorry, I've just been on this your mom kick because Antonio and producer Mac kind of like feed each other. And
it's true.
So that I've been getting like the tail end of this. And I feel like sometimes when I hear like a your mom or like these nuts jokes, like I get really excited. And I'm like, I'm in on the bit, guys.
It's kind of like how the other day Dan was talking about Ashley. And he goes, yeah, my wife. And I went, my wife.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And I started laughing so hard, and everyone was like, what's up? And I'm like, I've never done it before. Oh!
It's so fucking funny.
Gay boys first, my wife.
My wife. They just put that on Netflix. I've actually never seen Borat.
I've never seen Borat.
Wait, we should watch that.
Well, yeah. Yes! I feel like that's the only way to watch it, and I feel like we're going to be offended half the time.
You know, and that's every movie from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s.
I was going to say, yeah, Borat, yeah, that's like in that vein of comedy and movies that I haven't really watched because I don't really think I'll enjoy it.
Same.
In fact, I brought it up yesterday when I was hanging out with Dan and Luke, and Luke he said this about my take on a board game, but like I think he was like, Tony has had like not garbage takes. He said something else like gutter takes or just like basement takes. And I'm like, what? I don't like Step Brothers. What? Come on. Come on. What's the guy supposed to do? I don't like the Step Brothers. What am I supposed to do about it? Huh? What am I supposed to do? It's just not funny.
No, exactly.
Talladega Nights was okay.
Wait, that's actually one of my favorite movies.
I used to watch Adam Sandler and his group of friends. Grown Ups.
Yeah.
The first Grown Ups I liked.
Good. Solid.
Second Grown Ups.
So stupid.
So
I want to
bad.
get chocolate wasted.
I want to get and also Selma Hayek's hot in that movie and is great.
Yes.
I also my friends and I, oh god, when we were like 10, 11, we did the arrow thing.
What arrow thing? I don't remember.
Where you shoot an arrow up into the sky and you don't know where it's going, and the last person to run is a wimp.
Boys are fucking dumb.
Stupid. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, my phone. Okay, yeah, you're
okay.
being recorded.
Should we cut?
Guys.
No, we're
Sorry,
keeping
guys.
that in.
No, yeah, sure. Hey guys, getting up close, personal. I don't care.
Yeah, no, but that was top 10 dumb things I think I did as a kid.
That's wild. So you just like the last person to run is the manliest, or how does that work?
It's like, yeah, the last person to not, like, if you don't move, you're tough. You're not a pussy. Sorry, I'm gonna bleep my mouth for that, but it's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah, okay.
it's like a masculine thing. It's a dumb boy thing that could definitely get someone killed.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's probably why they had to get rid of lawn darts.
Yeah, and I also got in trouble because I did accidentally shoot a kid with an arrow when I was making a short film.
What the fuck?
Yeah, oops, that's on me.
So real.
I mean, like, at least we were committed to the craft.
No, exactly.
Looking back on it, I wasn't the one that got hit with an arrow. His mom called my mom and was like, "Why does my son have an arrow welt?" And I went, "I don't know."
That's so fucking funny. I have a kind of similar story. I was riding my bike once in my neighborhood and I like felt something. I heard and I felt a fucking big ass thud on like this part of your foot.
Yeah.
And I was like, ow, why does that fucking hurt? One of the neighbor kid boys shoot me with a BB gun.
Kill him.
And then I ran home and I was crying and I told my mom, and my mom called his mom, and apparently I found this out like 10 years later. His dad took him out in the back and shot him with a BB gun like 10 times. I was like,
but that's like the lesson. Like, if you're aiming guns at people, that's the lesson you need to learn.
yes.
See, in my case, was different because it was a bow and arrow.
Right. That's like so niche.
Keish Panemus is shooting your friend with an arrow for a short film.
Did you get the shot?
It looked good.
Well, yeah, there you go.
It was a keeper. We rapped for the day.
Yes.
But no, shout out Max. Sorry I shot you with an arrow. I still feel bad about it.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things that was like buried back there.
Right.
Buried back there. So that's really funny that I thought about it right now.
That's so funny.
Wow.
So the things that we do as kids is fucking crazy, actually.
Going outside the house when my parents were gone, like taking my siblings and I outside the house when we were definitely too young to be doing that. Like, you know, there's an age where like you can stay home by yourself, but you cannot leave the house.
Right.
We were in that age, and we had just gotten Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And if you know anything about those Pokemon games, they came with these little like Tamagotchi Tamagotchi-esque like devices.
Love.
You transfer your Pokemon from the game into this little ball. And the idea was you take it around with you and you exercise with it and it helps you level it up. So we were like outside, like walking around and stuff. And then we saw them come home and we got in trouble. Because they were like, that's dangerous, especially if you had, like, what happens if someone would have taken one of you?
Right.
And I'm like, I didn't think about that. I was thinking about my Pokemon. Sorry. Pokemon clearly is setting a precedent here over my life.
There's 2 years between you and your siblings?
4. There's 1 year between me and my younger brother and 4 years between me and my youngest sibling.
Okay, shit.
So at that point, they were like 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. That that clip of that fucking of that girl trying to do the 6-7 thing as many times as she can until she's pink in the face is so funny to me. I would love to try. I would love to try that. I think it'd be really good.
Now? No, we're gonna do it off camera.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do it off camera. Like we can't be caught 6-7ing like that.
6-7.
Also, it's crazy to see what has become like kid lingo.
I like want to say that it shocks me, but we had like 21, so it's like
21.
That's it's like it's just not. It's the circle of life.
It's the circle of life.
Everything comes back in slightly different ways.
But you want to know what'll probably always be famous? The penis game. Did you ever play that?
Penis.
Yeah, penis.
Penis.
I don't want to yell. I think we've done this. My audio, my ears. Future Antonio just like crumpled
editor.
at the desk at work.
I don't know why I'm being so loud right now.
Well, it's because of the bloom.
It really is.
It's blooming your voice.
It gets me and I'm like,
It gets me going.
No,
especially because we have D&D after this.
Yes, and I'm excited to play.
You shouldn't be.
Oh. Right. Right.
Yeah, I am excited for the session today. We only have like 2 left, and then we're going to wrap everything up.
We've been playing this campaign for
like a
over
year.
A year now.
Yeah, for like a year.
No, over.
Oh my god.
It's going to be like a year and 6 months soon.
A year and a half. When I definitely was like, I don't want it to take that long. But like, that's not really on me though.
When you were like, well...
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You're the DM.
Well, I don't want to have to take notes and re-explain the session to somebody. And that's on me.
This was supposed to be like a 3 to 4...
month-long thing.
I thought it was supposed to be like a 3 to 4 session type thing.
Oh, no, it was going to be 12 sessions originally. But then I found a better story in the story that I was trying to tell, and I figured I could make the process a lot faster. Because, like, could you imagine if we were actually doing all 10 or all 12 of the like adventures in that book? Mm-hmm. No, and I thought it was it was going to take way too long for me to do that, and so I'm just like, fuck it. Make a little villain.
Hell yeah.
Get a little bad guys out there. Make a big overarching plot connecting point. Boom.
That's all.
Wrap it up. I feel like the cane's coming off from the side of the stage. I feel myself being told to wrap it up. So
the lights are flickering.
Yeah, they're giving me the red light, guys. But yeah, no, I'm super excited to do that. But yeah, the energy drinks were necessary.
No, for real.
That means though the pod is going to be all over the place.
And you know, that's okay.
And let's just hope we make it funny.
No, exactly. We are funny.
We are. Like, I've been having a lot of fun making our little TikToks. That's been a lot of fun too. But yeah, like, honestly, what have you been up to?
Wow.
No topics today. We're just chilling.
Yeah, we were just like, no topic day. Let's go back to the old pod format and just kind of like test the water, see how it feels.
And if you're enjoying it, make sure you leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, share the pod with other people that you know. Because I've been making these little TikToks, like our little subscriber base has grown. Yes, hi.
Thank you.
Our subscriber base is small enough that I see you in there. Hello.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for subscribing and following. Hopefully you'll find this as enjoyable as our little TikToks. Yes. I hope.
And if you don't, please
then just keep watching the TikToks. Yeah. If you just like us in little 30-second spurts, I totally get it.
That, yeah.
Hey, I get it. But yeah, no, I just wanted to say what's up, say hi, how you doing, do a little shoulder shimmy, like see what the girls are up to. Because what I'm up to, paying bills, that shit sucks.
No, for real.
Bad. Sucks donkey dick bad.
Taxes and bills, and they just all come at one time, and it's like,
yay!
Big money!
I'm so happy.
To the entities of the unknown.
I also love that. I love that paycheck days don't feel like paycheck days anymore. It's like, cool, I got paid. All right. Yeah, and then that's it. Cool. It was nice to feel that for 30 seconds.
No, exactly. I really worked for my money, and it's going to other places.
Yes! But that's really what I've been up to.
That's real. What have I been up to? Not too much. I feel like I've been on a huge Criminal Minds kick with producer Matt.
Love Criminal Minds, though.
That is the only thing we want to watch, or I want to watch. I'm just like, Give me another more.
I love that.
It's so good.
I've been watching a lot of movies recently. Like,
yeah, you said that. You're on your movie grind.
Yeah.
What's the best one you've seen as of the last 3 months?
The one I wanted to talk to you about, actually. They Will Kill You,
Yes.
starring Zazie Beetz.
Yes.
There is a needle drop in that movie that got me so hype, and that's when I'm like, I need to show this movie to Maddie.
Hell
So yeah, it's really good. Patricia Arquette,
Genre?
Zazie Beetz. Action, comedy, horror, in that order.
Okay.
It's very fun. It's very stylized. It's one of those movies that feels like you're watching a video game or reading a comic book. And those are my favorite because normally they take unconventional shots
Right.
and they make something interesting about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like one of the cool transitional shots is like, it's about a woman trying to save her sister from this demon cult in this hotel. And so she has to fight her way through the hotel to get to her sister. And so she starts off on the ground floor and she's using ducts to climb up. And they do this really cool wide shot where the only thing you really see is the duct and what direction it's going. The two main characters moving through the duct. And then you see level 2, like spray painted on the inside of this duct, which like for industrial reasons makes sense. But for stylistic reasons is cool because you're like, okay, we're moving up.
Right.
Like we're going up this tower. Like we're making our way through it. We're climbing up.
Right.
And it feels like a video game. And the action is fun. And there's blood and guts and gore. And it's
Fuck
awesome.
Yeah.
Super recommend.
I love that. Hell yeah. What's it on?
Netflix, I think, but I've been put onto additional resources that I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil it on stream how I get what I get, but I got what I got.
Ooh, okay.
And that's what and that's what matters. And I gave you what I got. What I got.
He did.
Ew, that makes sense. Ew.
This is not what you think it is.
No. Hell no.
We just gotta hook up. We just gotta connect. I realized what I said when I said it, and that's not what I meant.
Hook up. We just gotta connect. No, yeah, we got a plug.
Yeah,
See, it
plug.
doesn't sound any better. plug it on up.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to go to a water park.
That would be so fucking cool. I got duped. I got duped on.
You've been
April.
Speckledorfed.
Yes.
Niche Quiche Panimas SpongeBob reference. Anyway, continue.
Wait, I don't remember that. You're gonna have to show me. Anyways, I got duped on April Fool's Day. I saw like a Vegas thing. They were like, "We're opening up a water park right near the Strip," and I was like, "That's actually fucking brilliant."
Yeah, it is.
Like, why was this fake? Let's talk about it. Why are all the April Fool's posts like the best ideas a company could ever do?
It's because they want you to know how good life could be, but they also want you to be real with expectations.
Right.
But like, I agree. That's fucked up. Like a water park by the Strip would be a good idea.
Right?
In fact, the one water park that Vegas does have is pretty good. Is it a Wet n Wild?
I think so.
It's nice. I went.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
That's fun.
It was hot as balls.
Well, yeah.
Because it's Las Vegas.
Vegas.
But also it's hot as balls here in Portland. It's 88 degrees as a film.
It's fucking May 3rd, and it's 88 degrees.
Redonkulous.
That's too much. That's called global warming, folks.
People at Pride are going to get sunburn.
Burnt.
Some people for
it's
Cinco de
Portland,
Mayo.
and
Yeah.
A lot of white people.
Yeah, just burnt. Crisp.
Crispy red.
Are you, like, is it in this year? Are we going to Pride this year? Is Pride in? Should we do a Gay Pod episode at Pride?
That would be kind of cool.
That would be funny.
We need to do Pride, but not... I don't, like... All my gay friends, we don't go out.
Yeah, but we went to Pride last year.
But we went to, like, corporate Pride.
Yeah, but, like, there isn't another one. The real one is at, like, night, I feel like.
Right.
But that's just a lot of, like, hunching and sucking and fucking. No, it's not. It's not that. But no, like, I just feel like it's way crowded.
Well, it's gay people celebrating gay people.
Yes, and Portland's very gay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like we should. We should do it different. Do you guys want to see us do Pride?
I do, yeah. I mean, it'd be fun to go.
I
feel like we should go. Should we set up a table? Will they let us? If we set up a table and we're like, hey, we're the Gay Pod and we're doing like gay stuff.
I think you have to sign up and it'll probably cost money to get
But what if we bring a mini table?
And just fucking
sit on the floor.
Gorilla tabled it?
Yeah.
Instead of gorilla filming, we just gorilla pop up the fucking table.
Yeah, and we gorilla the bears and the twinks and the otters.
And we just do a fucking...
The butches and the femmes.
Fucking just sit and like call people on the street.
Yeah, like, hey, talk about being gay, and probably they're gonna say no, but someone might.
Wait, you might be onto something.
We gotta get boots on the ground. We gotta get boots on the ground journalism.
Boots. That's my ego boost. I realized that I said, and my brain was really kicking a couple pods ago. I said, I've been moving states. I've been touring stateside.
And you know what? But what matters is you sung it with so much conviction that I believed you that you were right.
You know, and I did too.
But you were, like, it's the same thing.
In the moment, yes.
Up, 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 it's our moment. Wow. Still not a better song than I Lied to You,
No,
so sorry.
Sorry, guys.
But I guess we're sitting here singing it. But that's more applicable.
It's like more, it's now a radio hit.
Yeah, yes,
So,
correct.
We're able to do that.
And like, no, still justice for I Lied to You. I'm taking back what I was going to say.
Yeah, there's no justification. I mean, unless you want to give it a try, I'm not going to be, my mind won't be changed on this one. But
no.
You know, it'd be like that. Can we talk about hacks? Sorry.
Well, yeah, we can, because it was a hack that Golden won. But like, no, but Hacks has been great. Hacks has been really good this season. I mean, the one episode I didn't mind was a Who's Coming to Dinner episode. I thought that was okay. But
I think it's a lot of setup for what is going to happen.
Yeah, I do. And I do think I loved the most recent episode. I thought it was really funny.
So D'Amazing Race.
D'Amazing Race.
What an amazing fucking title. Whoever created that title.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss.
And I knew it. What was really crazy is like when the episode was going on. First of all, Trisha Paytas. Hi.
Trisha Paytas.
I'm glad to see you're booked and busy, girl.
Yeah, for this and Euphoria?
Yeah, crazy.
Wild.
I was really happy to get DJ back in a plot, and I thought that was fun. And I told Maddie this before we started filming. When you get the rainbow twinkle on Hacks, that means your arc is done.
You're over.
Yeah. Deborah always gets it. I'm excited to see when we get it on Ava.
I don't want to. I want to, but I don't want it to end.
I know, it sucks that it's ending this season.
I really appreciate that they're taking the time to wrap it up and put it in a bow and not overextend its stay. But
yeah.
I wanted to overextend its stay.
I wanted to stay.
And I wanted to stay because we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get
the Avora, yeah.
Guy, and it's okay. I've really accepted it. It's not. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit for the straight mind.
They're gonna hit us with that piano riff, and then they're gonna walk separate ways, and that's gonna be it.
I kind of have this theory. If it ends good, there's either two ways. It's gonna end really sweet, and I can see Ava giving Deborah a credit, because in the last episode she said, who's in the family, she wasn't given the creditor or
the credit she was due, the producer title,
the creator credit.
Yeah.
I think a really cool twist would be if Ava gave Deborah.
But we're gonna see that after they fight.
They're gonna fight, and I don't know what it's gonna be about. I thought it was gonna be about those damn salt shakers.
Me too.
I was like, Ava, have we learned that?
I was like, Ava, no. When I saw her going backwards in the kitchen in her hoodie, I'm like, bitch.
That shot was so good.
It was so funny. I also did enjoy the whole clown thing. I thought that was very funny.
Good.
Yeah, dude. Jean's smart, dude. Come on, give it has she gotten an Emmy yet for this character?
I think so.
Good.
I think she has.
What's funny is I think they might return to the roots of this conventional form of storytelling, like the Devil Wears Prada-esque. Did you watch that, by the way?
Yes, I watched it last
What
night.
did you think?
I loved it.
It's very good.
I thought it was so good. Why didn't they kiss?
Who?
Miranda and Andy.
Oh, good question. I don't know.
That's the original.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Hacks is essentially the Devil Wears Prada, but for comedians.
That's what I said last night after watching it to Mac.
Yeah.
I was like, this is literally fucking Deborah and Ava.
The toxic G.A.Y blueprint. Or toxic Yuri. Toxic Yuri.
I saw a G.A.Y tweet about two fucking the straightest baseball players you could ever see, and I was like, there is gay for
everything.
Eyes to see.
Yeah.
If you have the eyes of G.A.Y, you can, your brain is just
and it always
wonderful.
fits in fictional worlds better too, though. Like doing the real people thing is kind of weird, but like doing the like fictional, like Spider-Man and Deadpool, like, well, of course that just made, it's fun.
Yes.
But I am excited for the ending of Hacks. I do think they're gonna do the thing where like it's gonna end where one of them walks away from each other, the other one, but I don't know who's gonna do the walking. And I feel like it's gonna be Ava.
She has to. It's gotta be like she's grown out of her boots.
Yeah.
Because she wants Deborah's fucking she so badly wants Deborah to recognize her as this amazing writer that she needs to like take the jump of like being okay that
if I did get the compliment that Deborah gave her when she was like talking about taking over who's coming home or who's making dinner, and she was like, well, of course I trust you with it, but that like it's out enough. I'm like, yeah, that should definitely, but Ava always wants more.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's
it's what she deserves. But like I do think though she is doing a good meld of like learning something from Deborah, but doing it in her own way. Like taking the salt and pepper shakers, but having them cloned, I think is like her take on like, is what she's learned from that. Is she doesn't have to stoop as low, but sometimes like you gotta, to play dirty, like you gotta get a little dirty.
You gotta play the game. Yeah. Exactly.
I do like the storyline of taking over one of the casinos. I'm excited to see that. Yeah.
I was really scared that Marcus was just gonna be
gone.
I was like, no!
Him and his little boyfriend are cute.
Yes!
I like them.
Are they boyfriends or are they just friends?
I think they're boyfriends. They go to the gym together.
That's gay.
So yeah, that's pretty gay. But I'm really enjoying this last season of Hacks, actually.
It's fucking awesome.
You're like, are we done yet?
No, I was like, I just had this like fear that my mic wasn't working again and I needed to take a peek. That's why
I was like, hello.
I'll let the audience know.
You're communicating. You're communicating to them through Morse code. Help! I'm stuck in the studio.
Guys, I'm fucked right now.
What you guys can't see is there is Strahd like just over looking. Like Strahd. I made Strahd my computer background and it's looking over Maddie's shoulder. And every time I look over at Maddie, I'm looking at Strahd, and in my head I just hear "Entertain me, gay boy." Figure it the fuck out.
Oh, Strahd.
Yeah, I would have to, like, unfortunately, if I found myself in a situation where I was in a kingdom, I think I would, unfortunately, do a really good job at court jester.
Ah, fuck, I do too.
Like, if you were in a kingdom, where do you think you'd be?
Actually, I don't think I would be a court jester. I think I would just be, like, the equivalent to a PA.
Yeah.
Like a little squire.
Yes, Squire.
Yeah, no, literally. And I'd be like,
you run in a dorky little hat with a feather.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I do think I'd be court jester.
I think
and like too. The stress of like being killed on the spot if I'm not funny enough.
I was just gonna say I would try to be jester, and then they would be like, "Oh, you're not really."
This isn't working.
This isn't working, but we can't kill you.
Yeah, we don't have the 3 big X's. No, literally. So we just have to. We just kind of.
You're just gonna be demoted.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to Squire, babe. Exactly. Sorry. Get that fried tuck cut going.
I think I'll look good in a hat.
What about a fried tuck cut? Just all the way around.
Where's the gun shop?
They don't have guns in medieval.
Where's the sword shop?
Take my ass to the executioner's table. Or executioner's podium.
Oh, take me to the poisoner.
Take me to the poisoner, ye old town witch.
Yeah.
Dude,
take me to ye old potion shop.
If I wanted to live in a fantasy world, I hope it would be like Shrek.
Yeah, that would be cool. I want to go through the fucking drive-thru in Shrek.
Me too.
Yeah, Shrek 2. Sorry.
That food looked really bussin'.
Yes.
I want an axe.
My brother can fucking repeat that scene like from memory. He's like, I want this burger. I want this. I'm like, how do you fucking remember that, bro?
Harold curly fries.
Yes.
Something. Yeah, no.
Something meals. There's like a meal.
And here's your kid's meal toy. And it's a whole fucking axe. God, they just don't make movies like Shrek. Shrek really 2 specifically.
Honestly, I'm so glad it was nominated for the Palme d'Or.
Me too. Me fucking too. It's one of those movies that like they don't have to capture pop culture, but they do, and they make it fun. And it's one of those movies where like when I think of the 2000s, Shrek 2 is one of the first movies that jumps into my head.
Yes, I agree.
And I also recently found out Amy Poehler was the voice of one of the Chipmunks. Oh, she was the voice of fucking Eleanor in the Chipmunks movies.
Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Yes.
No fucking way.
Like the live action movies.
No, wait, those are so cool.
Yeah.
I like those.
Finding out that she was the voice of Eleanor is really crazy.
That's wild. Well, it's like, it doesn't really fucking matter who the voice is, because you're just gonna pipsqueak them up anyways.
Yeah. Amy Poehler singing as Eleanor is crazy.
I need to rewatch that with that context now.
Yeah, especially because, oh no, it's the other one that sings SOS when she's being Jenny slated into the volcano. Also, I love Jenny Slate. Love that diva. She's sometimes in random things and you're like, oh, I love to see you here.
I feel like I know her face and I can't think of anything she's in. She's Little Rock, right?
Yeah, she's Marcel the Shell.
Yes.
She's also oh my god, Saperstein. Yes. Oh my god, what the fuck is her character's name? It's John Ralphio and what's her face? Yeah, don't be suspicious. Oh my god. Anyway, her. Because remember when she was in Everything Everywhere All at Once? And we're like, what are you doing here, girl? She fights with her dog. Lisa, John Ralphio, and Mona Lisa Saperstein.
Mona Lisa!
Yeah, I got you.
Yes!
Got you. Dude, there's no greater show than Parks and Rec. And we're going to say that 30 million times on the pod. I love
Parks and Rec so much.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I've been really wanting to like find the top 10 like ranked episodes and just like watch those too.
One of the things that I was bringing up to Luke the other day in the car is like, why haven't streaming services come up with like a randomize button? Like when I watch a show all the way through, give me the option to them just like click random and it'll just randomly pick one.
Yes, that's a great patent.
Yeah, patenting it. Sorry, if I said it, it's legally mine. You cannot have it. Stay away.
Bye.
But no, I just think that it's really interesting that
I agree.
Like, why can't we do that?
Like, we have a shuffle on Spotify. Why can't we get a fucking shuffle on Netflix?
Yeah, like, and plus for shows like Bob's Burgers or Parks and Rec, it doesn't really matter what order they're in.
Not really, because it's kind of like that old cable idea world, right? Where you can like go to any channel and be like, oh, there's an episode of Law and Order on. I can just click it and watch an episode. Mm-hmm. Or The Office. I can just click it and watch an episode, get a little giggle. Yeah. It's stuff like that. And like Parks and Rec, I don't want to commit to the whole show.
Yeah. And like one of the things that I think the other reason why I would rewatch it in order is to see like The Climb of Leslie Knope is a really, really, really awesome story. Yes. And just the climb of all the other characters too and watching their growth is great to watch it in order. Yes. But like if I'm just putting it on in the background and just wanting to get a little gig, like you said, like I want a random button. Yeah. Like especially until like Bob's Burgers where there is no overarching theme. It's just stuff happens.
Episode by episode, right?
Yeah.
I love that. I think that's a brilliant idea, actually.
Yeah, and I think, too, the reason why maybe they have it is just because they've structured their streaming services in a way where, like, if someone accidentally hit randomize on Game of Thrones, they'd be like, I'm confused. Right. I'm so confused.
It should be for, like, sitcom shows.
Yeah.
Or for, like Criminal Minds, NCIS, Law and Order. The ones where you can pick up and...
Especially Law and Order.
Like, there's not, like, you can follow their... You know, the stories of the characters. Well, but it's usually the first 5 minutes and the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes.
And stuff like the Housewives, too, specifically.
That, it doesn't really fucking matter.
No, the order you watch the Housewives in doesn't really...
It's nice to have context, because that context is what creates the dialogue for Housewives. Yeah. But, like, it really doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter at all. But, like, for a show like Hacks, you kind of have to watch it in order.
Be in order. Yeah.
But that's just like, I don't know. They don't make shows like that anymore where like episodes can just be standalone episodes. I feel like all shows nowadays are like, there's a bigger overarching story. Here we go. I mean, like, I guess Bob's Burgers doesn't really do that. But like, they do have some episodes that are like part 1, part 2.
Right. That's actually such a good point.
Oh, yeah.
There's not like really shows like that anymore.
Where it's like episode by episode by episode.
Yeah, where you could just pick up and not really have to know the context.
Yeah. It's weird. It's weird how like TV has kind of changed like that.
Right. And maybe that's for the better because, you know, shows like that, it's kind of like almost like scrolling for back in the day.
Yeah.
You were just like, oh, I just want a show on, you know, let me just hit a little scroll. But now it's like, okay, here's a narrative story that has a start, middle, end.
Yeah.
Sit down and watch it, bitch.
And because they also expect you to binge through it, right?
Right.
It's really hard to not binge through stuff when you start watching something.
For real. Mac and I just watched The Residence.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit was
Residence
awesome.
is good.
That show is great.
Yeah.
But we were just like, okay, we're doing one episode a day because this is such a good fucking show. We want to enjoy it.
You watched 2 episodes a day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Because, but it's a whodunit, so you want to know who did it.
You want to know.
Yeah.
And each episode gives you more intel and more pieces of the puzzle.
Such a beautiful show. I think I
So
talked about
good.
it on here too a while ago, but
It's-
like it was a show that made me cry where I didn't expect to cry.
Yes.
Just a really good Uzo Aduba.
Oh!
Am I saying her name right?
I think so.
Just a great actress all around in general, a great actor all around in general. Deserved Emmys for that show, in my opinion.
So good.
Yeah.
Was it not nominated for Emmys?
I don't think so. I could be a big fat liar though.
That's whack. Another Shonda Rhimes show.
Shonda Land, baby.
Shonda Land. That's fucking Shauna Network.
And
Shonda Network.
speaking of like consuming things not in order, I've watched Shonda Rhimes shows literally through TikTok clips at this point. I've watched more Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder through TikTok clips than I have actually sat down and watched an episode.
That's real. You can kind of... There are shows that you can do that with, but it's better if you have the full context behind it.
I agree.
Like, I was thinking Schitt's Creek. You can pick up an episode of Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
and
but
just
it
watch
is better to know where they're coming from.
It is better to know, but you can.
Yeah.
Like you said, you just watched Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder through. It's way better with the context.
Yeah, because I bet there's an overarching story, but because there's an
Yes.
episode, there are episodes where the whole episode is just like solving this
One
particular
thing,
case.
Yes.
It makes it more consumable.
Same thing as Grey's Anatomy. It's like you can
Start wherever.
start wherever.
Because the characters
honestly.
will talk about their history.
Exactly. And they're going to hit you with the throwbacks and
Yeah.
the flashbacks.
And all the crazy shit that's happened in that hospital. No.
that show.
No.
I haven't watched it for...
I tried in middle school, but I just wasn't into it.
Oh, that doesn't surprise
I don't know if
me.
but I don't even know if I would try again, to be honest. It's just not like medical shows aren't my vibe. I'm only recently being really pushed into The Pit.
I like The Pit. I don't like the guy who created it.
What's the beef?
I think he is
A weirdo.
yes, I think there's been alleged rumors that he's like an asshole.
Yeah.
And also I think he supports Israel.
No! Luke's Tomodachi Island!
I know.
Damn, gonna have to nuke it. Gotta start over.
So
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's tough.
Can't
Like,
even tell a good story about doctors.
No, because there's always some fucking underlying message.
Gross.
So
It's kind of like how last night when we were watching Ghostbusters, there was a weirdly Republican message about it.
there's some fucking sometimes when you watch things, you're just like,
Oh yeah, this most recent time when I watched Ghostbusters, Bill Murray's character cringed me out, and like I know
what
that's
was the line? Do you remember?
anytime he's interacting with Sigourney Weaver,
Right,
because he's consistently hitting on her,
Right.
and I'm just like, this is awkward, but I know that's the point. But I'm still like, I ain't watching this. I don't like it.
I don't want it.
But yeah, no, that's one of those movies too where like that's the thing that sucks about watching older movies in particular is you're always gonna run into something where you go, oh.
Right.
Like even when you're watching movies that they recommend that you watch, they're like these are the movies that make the movies.
Right.
So like when you're watching The Breakfast Club and
I love The Breakfast Club.
yeah, I like it when people have autonomy over who does what to their
Yeah,
body.
I know.
But like that's kind of what I'm saying. You watch stuff like that and you're like, oh, or you watch like Grease and you're like, oh.
There are just moments that are very of the time.
Yeah. Say that with more vocal fry. Yeah.
Speaking of Ghostbusters, I don't think we talked about the remake of the Ghostbusters with all the women.
I was talking about it earlier today, and like I get why they did it because the original Ghostbusters crew was all the men from SNL.
Yes.
So to do a redo
That's
and then to make
sick.
them all the women from SNL, that like I think that makes sense. Did I like it? Well, yes, it was fun, but was it like a great movie? Well, no.
Well, no, but it was fun.
Yes, I do wish I wish it was taken. Because the Ghostbuster movies have been campy, but not like that.
Right.
So I do wish it was a little bit more serious.
Yeah,
But I do think that the whole storyline with the villain and why they're doing what they're doing is really smart. But like as a kid, that movie came out when I was a teenager, still in high school, and I really liked it because Kate McKinnon's character was just awesome.
Yes.
I love a weird little person.
Yes.
And I just think having someone who's super excited about this is like the vibe that I want.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Things are always better when people are like super into it.
Yeah, and I also think like her character fits that. Like,
yes. Totally.
We have to give Kate McKinnon the mad scientist role.
Oh no, she's gonna fucking kill it.
Yeah, every time.
And 5 Seconds of Summer have a song in there called Girls Talk Boys, and it's
They do? That's crazy.
It is so fucking
That's so
good.
weird.
It's like crack to this day. It's like, yes! It's a motherfucking earworm!
And one of the things that does suck, speaking about, music and things, it sucks that Euphoria isn't great. It sucks that Euphoria is really bad now, actually.
It really fucking sucks because the first season was so good.
And then I sent Maddie this TikTok the other day, and I just want to remind people, and maybe I'll make this our TikTok for this episode, but remember the artistry that went into the season 2 sequence of Euphoria when we find out why Rue is doing drugs and what that experience offers her? Hey, so that was the most gut-punching section of television and most haunting section of television I've ever seen in my entire life.
With the Labyrinth soundtrack behind it.
So good. That cut of her dancing alone in that living room is the most heartbreaking thing you'll ever see. And then all of a sudden, the whole reason why the show exists makes sense. And it makes you understand why she does the drugs, which is why we're watching the show, is to understand why she does the drugs. So now that we've turned it into this weird fucking thing, it really is just upsetting because it's like, it feels like you're doing this because you can and not because it serves the story.
Yes. I am watching it because I have to see it through. I feel like this literally started when I was in graduating high school. Like, this is like a full circle thing. And I do need to see them burn it to the ground. Because I think if you're going to be... it's been torched. And now I need to... unfortunately, I need to see the remnants.
Yeah, straight up.
But, like, it was just this beautiful show about how people connect and how lives can be lived in the same town and be so fucking different. And I think that was so cool. And this last season, it feels like every scene has some sort of sexual innuendo.
Innuendo, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one too.
That word.
It just feels bad. And it also feels like none of them want to be there doing it.
Yeah.
Which makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah. I mean, plus there's like behind the scenes drama and stuff that everyone already knows anyway. But it's kind of just like, I don't... if season 2 was how it would have ended, I think that would have been fine.
Yeah.
I think that would have been okay. I would have been okay with that ending. Just kind of like, yeah, this was a slice of life of like a small town in California. Cool. Awesome. Great. But I just don't know if continuing this story with these people past high school was a good idea.
It's not. Let me tell you that.
And I just am not interested in what they're doing with their adult lives. It's just really not that interesting to me. They're giving so much focus to 2 characters that I don't care about anyway.
It's bad.
Was it funny to watch her shit get rocked? Sure. But like, that's not why I'm watching this show. I started watching the show because I wanted to make sure that Rue was okay.
Yes. And she's not. And
I wanted to watch Rue fall in love with Jules.
Yes, literally.
And we're not getting that.
They had this beautiful queer relationship. and they fucking turned it into this like weird pervert show.
And again, in season 2, one of the better episodes, or one of the episodes in between season 1 and season 2 that you can watch, where it's just Jules' like episode with her living her life and what her life could be with Rue and what like her nightmare could be with Rue, is really good and is like really, really impactful like storytelling.
Yes.
And the fact that we're trading it in for like life's not always great after high school. Hey, everyone knew that.
Yeah, no, literally.
I didn't need to watch these people go through that.
No, literally.
Yeah, and also they're not doing it doesn't feel pretty anymore. It feels grimy and it feels like an entirely different show in not a good way.
No, exactly. The camera movements from season 1 to season 3 have just like, we started with the highest fucking quality and now we're at the lowest fucking quality that we could ever make. And it's just sad. It's sad to see something so beautiful, or what could have been so beautiful, turn so rotten so fast.
And yeah, it really, really, really sucks.
And another thing that really bothered me about this, and it almost made me not want to watch the rest of the season, is in the first episode, they give a like in memoriam to Eric Dane, but they don't give one to Angus Cloud.
That's what the fuck?
And then they also made that Angus's character is still alive and he's just in jail, which is fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
You might as well have just said that he died in that shootout.
There was a really easy, like, plot line to go with, and, like, to make him be alive is just weird to me.
I would agree.
It's in bad taste, I think.
I think that you should, like, as cliche as it is, it's a safe cliche. It's like the character dies in the show, too, with the actor. So there's no expectation of seeing them.
Yes! So why, it feels weird. It feels weird and wrong.
Yeah, it feels like they're trying to rewrite history, but you shouldn't want to do that.
No.
Because that was also a real person who struggled with what your main character struggled with.
Yes!
So the fact that we're not getting more of an emphasis on that is weird.
It's fucking sick.
I know Sam Levinson is a weirdo, though.
He is a weirdo.
And what sucks is, like, I feel like his filmmaking was at least really interesting and had a lot to say, but I feel like over time the message is cheapened.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's gotten lost in some type of weird sauce.
Some weird Hollywood sauce.
Some weird, like, alt-right wing sauce.
No, literally.
Yeah. But Hunter Schafer looks sickening. Stunning. Yeah, and like
gorgeous.
Yeah, the costumes have been fun to watch.
Really
That's been cool.
Costumes.
Hate Nate and Maddie. I just can't.
Sydney Sweeney is the. It's really hard to watch because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm watching Cassie. I feel like I'm literally just watching Sydney.
Oh,
Sweeney
I said Maddie.
herself.
Oops. Who's Maddie? Oh, Maddie's what's her face?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not Maddie. I love Maddie.
She's like a talent producer now. She's like being a producer.
Good for her.
She's trying to produce Cassie's like OnlyFans contents.
No.
And it feels like there's this weird like, you should do OnlyFans plug. It's like,
why are we giving this note? I mean, like, yeah, we can do that, but we shouldn't be giving this note to everybody.
No, yeah. And that's like, do what you want, live your life, get your bag up. But like,
not
the way that I feel like I don't know. It's just everything feels weird.
Yes.
Everything feels weird. You can do it in a tasteful way, but because it has been tainted by Sam Levinson, like tainted, it just feels pushy and exploitative and like he's like, go watch OnlyFans, like this is normal, which it is normal, but it's like I don't know, something just feels wrong.
It kind of like a lot of his stuff is commentary and critique on like society today. So like if the whole point is to be like he thinks that this shit is dumb, unfortunately it doesn't feel like that's what he's saying. He feels like he's saying like, well, this is how all of you are.
No, literally.
It doesn't really feel like it doesn't feel like he's saying like OnlyFans is a thing. He's kind of being like, everyone has an OnlyFans now if they're a young woman.
Yes.
And it's like, well, that's not the truth.
It's like every young woman has an OnlyFans and every young woman that does OnlyFans is like a slut.
And every young man is like sexually aggressive.
Yes.
And like is in a weird like in no place to grow, because we have not seen growth for any of the male characters in the show.
Nope.
We're barely getting it from the female for the women characters.
We're not getting growth.
Yeah, we're getting regression.
Rue is a drug mule.
Yeah, and also it just feels like making Maddie like a talent agent, but then still having her live this like low down life is like still really weird.
Yes.
It's like, why do we need to continue to punish her, and for what?
Mm-hmm.
She lost her best friend and her boyfriend.
Yes.
And even though she could do miles better than Nate, and she knew that, it just sucks to see that like no one is really winning. But if the point of the show is that no one's gonna win, then why would I watch this show when I could just watch something like like if you're trying to get me to understand that life is a bummer, especially if you're a drug addict, why wouldn't I just watch that movie where it talks about all the different people like in their interactions with drugs?
Oh, yes. The one that we watched.
Yeah.
Sundance.
Oh my God.
Something. Two things. Something county. Union County.
Not Union County, but yes, good call. I'm talking more about the like OG one. Like people are like, you watch this movie about drug users and it's just sad. It's Jared Leto and Marlon Wayans.
Yes. Jared Leto plays
a drug addict.
Woman, right?
No, a drug addict.
Oh
my God! What is the name of this movie? It's not Fruitvale Station.
No.
Oh my God! But anyway, there's a movie that's about like a bunch of drug users who like the whole point at the end of it is like people don't really make it out of this in a right way, and it's like if that's the story you're trying to tell me, I would have just rather watched this movie.
Right.
Even though I can't remember the name of it.
It's with Matthew McConaughey, right? Or am I thinking of a different movie? Okay.
You're thinking of a different movie.
Okay.
Because I'm really trying to remember the name of it now. Nope.
Sorry, I'm pulling up it.
That's okay.
Pulling to Google up.
And sometimes we need the support. Sometimes we need the inaudible play. Or is that
Audible? You gotta pull an Audible.
Is that why you like get a book read to you while you're running the football? Audible.
No, actually an Audible in football is when the quarterback calls a different play than the coach played. So it's not Dallas Buyers Club?
No, so why is that an Audible?
Mr. Nobody?
No.
Morbius?
No.
Suicide Squad?
No.
Okay, sorry.
You'll find it if you keep reading there. Something Dreams, I feel like.
He was in House of Gucci?
Mother, father, House of Gucci.
House of Gucci. Wait, that movie was actually pretty good. Requiem for a Dream?
Requiem for a Dream.
That's
the one. That's the bitch that's depressing as hell. You want to watch a movie about drugs? Watch Requiem for a Dream. You'll never want to do another drug again for as long as you live.
Right. Us doing the last episode on weed. By the way, go watch our last episode. Hit that like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like this episode has kind of been like just like what we used to do, just
shooting the shit.
Just sit down, talk about what we want to talk about. Especially things that are on the top of my head.
Yes.
Like,
what else you got?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I feel like I've been hearing about that more.
So Seth MacFarlane is making a show. I don't know if I ever talked about it on the pod.
I know.
But it's a really good book. And I think everyone should read it. If you need like a lighthearted, like fun fantasy read, that's the book you should read. It's literally item inventory, the game. Like item description, the game. And it's or item description, the book. And it's so much fun and just so lighthearted and very like chaotic and actiony. But all the characters are fun, and it's a really cool, compelling science fiction fantasy story. I got Dan to read it, so we're like book clubbing it. But yeah, the fact that Seth MacFarlane is getting to make that a show is really crazy, but it feels correct. Like I trust him with it.
Yes.
Especially if you read it, which I think you should. I think it would be like a fun, way different read for you. I've been told the audiobook is like also a really good way to read it.
Love that.
Do you think that audiobooks and reading books are the same thing?
That's a great question. My first instinct is to say no.
Why?
Because it's giving like podcast. And like I feel like when you're just listening to something, you can be doing other things, so you're not like fully submersed in it.
Yeah.
Well, if you have to sit down and read a book, it's like, okay, that you're putting in the work.
The only way I could read Dune was through an audiobook. Because I was just getting too confused.
But did you read it?
Some of it, but some of it I just walked around and listened to it.
I'm like open to have my mind changed, but it just feels like it's like a subconscious thing. But when I think of reading, it's like a very it's conscious. You have to be there.
Yeah.
But maybe if you like sat down and listened to it.
There was some.
I don't know.
The most enjoyment I've gotten is reading while the audiobook goes. So it
That's reading.
It feels like someone's reading to you.
Right.
But I also think that I've been told that the Dungeon Crawler Carl series has really good like sound effects and voices for like the different characters, and so I'm interested to see what it is.
Hell yeah! Like when I think of reading a book, I think the cool part is like making up my own vision in the head, and I feel like if I heard sound effects, that would like throw me off.
Yeah. I and plus too, like starting to do an audiobook when I'm already a second book into a series feels like I would start to relearn the characters or get used to the fact, oh, that's not how I saw it.
Exactly. And then you're gonna watch the series and you're gonna be like, that's not what I pictured.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be disappointed.
Well, I'm excited to see who they cast personally as Carl, just because I need to be able to look at them in boxers forever.
I love that.
Yeah.
Who would your dream casting for Carl be? And how old? What's the age range for Carl?
Carl's like in his like mid-30s, I think, or late 30s. I think he's mid-30s.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is I'm struggling to think of someone who is like him in the sense of like very he's not dry, he's just analytical. Like, the situation he's in, he needs to be. He needs to be the one that thinks about the plan or whatever. Mm-hmm. He doesn't crack a lot of jokes. He's not, like, a wise ass or anything. He very much is, like, a matter-of-fact kind of guy. Always has a plan, is always planning something. And so I'm not sure who I think could capture a really good job with that and also have really sexy feet.
I don't know why the first person I thought of was Michael B. Jordan.
Not that serious.
Okay.
But I appreciate the hustle. Because that'd be really cool. Like, could I see that? Yeah, I could. But I just don't know if they'd have the cash to keep Michael B. Jordan on
a show.
No. If I'm thinking about, like, TV actors, though, like, there's just not really anyone that comes to mind as someone who could play Carl in the way that I've seen him in my head so far. But I also just don't know what he looks like. The book doesn't do a great job at describing what Carl looks like. I just assume he looks like a white guy, that like a military white guy because he used to be military, but he isn't anymore. Like I think he was in the Navy or something, and now he works at like a shipyard with a bunch of people or whatever. So I know he's buff. I know he's strong. I know he's capable. I know he can fight. But the question is, who do I? For some reason, I do picture him blonde. But for some reason, when I picture Carl, I picture Duke Nukem. Which I don't think you know who that is, but like, he's a video game character that's like out of this world. Like,
hell yeah!
Let me see if I can find a pic.
The second person I thought of was Ryan Gosling, but he's not really serious. He's kind of a goofy guy.
Yeah.
He got that shy guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a very like macho masculine. But let me see.
That's like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find art of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Well, I guess, like...
Okay, that could literally be any white man.
I know, right?
He has a cat? I feel like you were telling me about that.
He does have a cat.
And the cat can talk, right?
Princess Donut, yeah.
So, yeah.
She gets the ability to talk. She can't innately talk. Like I said, the world. I don't think I've talked about this book on the podcast, but if I have, like,
you have.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the the rules and stuff are so fun, and at some point you just kind of like go, well, fuck it, they can pretty much do whatever they want. But it's just a really funny sci-fi adventure that I think you would like, and that I would say like you might benefit from the audiobook just because we're using a lot of terminology that to you is gonna be like. What?
Like video game terminal? Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, to like wrap things up, I guess like...
Yeah, closing thoughts.
I don't even know what closing thoughts I have. Sigourney Weaver's hot.
Facts.
Always has been, always will be.
Facts.
Finding out she was cast in Ghostbusters after Alien makes sense. but also, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if she's hotter in Ghostbusters or in Alien.
Why pit two baddies against each other?
True. I feel like Dana from Ghostbusters and I feel like Ellen Ripley from from Alien would get along. Just fine.
100%.
Practical effects are always good in movies, and yeah, movies are great. What about you?
Okay, you get a good night's sleep tonight if you wear the size 8.5 shoe. You're gonna get a great sleep tonight if you supported a local drag show this weekend.
Ooh.
You are gonna get a good sleep tonight if you have ever typed on a typewriter. You're gonna get a good sleep tonight if you have ever smoked weed. You are gonna get a good sleep tonight if you have ever had a crush on Zendaya. And you are gonna get a good sleep tonight if you
had an egg after 11 a.m.
Because then you would be gay.
God, yeah. I do want to take a moment to say I love doing this with you.
I do too.
I don't know how sappy we get if it's like every 4 episodes.
No, literally.
Literally. No, I just love recording and doing the gay pod with you, and it's been really fun to get back into the swing of things. And who knows, maybe in the next couple episodes you'll see a couple different faces. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the rest of the year has in store for us.
I am too. And if you have any thoughts or comments or concerns about the gay pod, leaving a comment helps us.
DMs are open on Instagram too.
DMs if you want to be on the DL.
Yeah, if you want to send us a question, if you want to like send us topics to talk about, we're more than welcome to do that. As a reminder, as always is a reminder, it's fuck ICE, it's free Palestine, it's free Gaza, it's fuck Donald Trump, it's really fight for your rights and fight for your community and protect the people out there. As always, I put some resources in the description a couple videos ago. I'll put those same resources in this video, just so that way we can always make sure that if we can help each other, that we are helping each other, especially in trying times like these.
Yes.
But final question for you for the pod, because we always Midwestern goodbye on the pod.
I literally was just gonna say this is a new segment called Midwestern Goodbye.
Yeah. Final question for you before this evening. How do you feel about Stella going into this session of D&D?
I'm super excited. I feel like this could be a huge... I don't really remember what happened last session because it was so long ago, but I'm sure as soon as we get back into it, everything will come right back. I'm okay whether she lives or dies. I think she's had a great arc and she is evolved as a character and is finally a woman of not just herself, but a woman of the party. And I think that has been the whole goal, is to see her move out of her selfish shoes and more into that selfless cleric.
Yes!
And she still does stuff for herself, don't get it wrong.
Of course.
But the overall good of the group is her main concern now, and I think that has just been really fun to play.
And it's been really fun to watch, and I can't wait for it all to come crumbling down around you tonight.
Ah!
Do do do.